Hello everybody, we're back here with an update on the car and the mirror, and things have changed
dramatically.
Yeah, a lot. So to just recap from our last video and what was happening with our Clearview mirrors, on the 7th of October we put a claim in under warranty. One of the mirrors wasn't working, and on the 7th of November we were still waiting 5 weeks later for something to happen, and we actually put a video out on, sorry I've got notes here but it's so windy. We actually put a video out telling our story and why we weren't travelling on the 9th of November. We just couldn't.
Well, it was illegal with the mirror not working.
Don't think it had anything to do with it.
No.
But the parts...
Pure coincidence, yes.
The parts arrived in at the Trax Adventure Gear, which we've been working with the car for a long time. And if you watch the last video, you'll understand they've tried to help us a lot. And it's none of this is their fault, and we certainly don't place any of the blame. Anyway, the part came in at Trax on the 10th, which was a Monday. On the 11th, the Tuesday, they put us in to get it fixed. Now, it was a bit of a surprise when the parts came in, because everyone had assumed it would be a whole new arm and they would just take it off and replace it.
It wasn't. It was some bit inside. I don't know what it was. Some bit inside or something.
So, and that is Clearview's right to just send the piece that needs to be fixed. But what happened was, to do that fix, they had to remove the mirror out of the actual casing of the mirror holder.
Yeah, because there's two mirrors. You've got the top mirror which moves and the bottom mirror which is a concave one, gives you more of a view of the road beside you. And to remove that one, there's a way of doing it, but it's so hard. It just breaks, so it broke.
And Clearview acknowledged with Trax Adventure Gear that it's not uncommon for it to break. They have to get to a screw that's underneath that bottom mirror.
Behind the mirror, yeah.
So on the Tuesday we spent the day waiting for it to be fixed, and when we arrived we only had half a mirror, which meant that we could go away, which was lovely. But as you all know, we've been trying to sell the car because we want to upgrade, and we'd seen a car that we liked, so we were very desperate for this to be fixed, but it was out of our hands. So I decided to go away for a few days, because it's been more than 5 weeks hanging around the house and I'm just going stir crazy. So I went away on the 12th and the 13th. On the Thursday they actually rang to say that the mirror part had arrived.
They sent me, Clearview sent the bit on the Thursday morning, and I got a photo from Trax about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday saying, here it is. I'm thinking, they must have flown up first class somewhere. I have no idea how it got there. So, no, shock too, how quick it got there.
We were very grateful that Clearview actually actioned this so quickly, because the guy that was interested in the car, paying our asking price, which was great, had actually sent to us a photo of his plane ticket, that he was landing in Canberra from Brisbane on Saturday morning at 9
o'clock. So I had to meet him at the airport at 9 o'clock.
So we were on tenterhooks. Anyway, we rocked in first thing on Friday morning, and the mirror was put in and it fitted perfectly. And then we went looking around at car yards, because this would be the last day that we had a car to go to car yards. We found one car that we were interested in Canberra, but it was sort of overpriced. And when we got there to have a look at it, for close to 100, well, that one was over 100,000.
It was over 100, but yeah, it looked all right inside, that we didn't notice, and there's some scratches on bits and pieces, and the roof had all like sap stains from trees on it, and it was unregistered, and bits and pieces like that. And we thought, for this much money for this car, and then we looked on car sales and found another one down in Nowra, which is about 2 odd hours drive. And I thought, I don't feel like driving in Nowra.
So John didn't want to go to Nowra. I'm desperate not to be carless for too long, because he has the motorbike that he can ride. But for me, I'm really, really stuck. We got in the car, and I guess there was tension and silence, because he wasn't keen to drive all the way to Nowra. I was very keen. I thought it looked good on paper. We rang the Nowra Mazda people.
Nowra Mazda, yeah.
And talked to Billy, who I actually have to say, if you're in Nowra and you're looking for a car, go and visit Billy.
Billy Packer, his name is, a young fella. Well, he's not. He's young for us.
Yeah, he was so good. As we were driving down, he confirmed the car was still there. He sent us photos of the car.
As soon as we saw it,
It was exactly what we
it was
wanted.
exactly what we wanted. It was clean. There was no marks on it.
The right kilometres.
It's been detailed, and it only had 40,000 Ks on it. It was only a year and a half old, I think, or maybe 2 years old at most.
Full log service book, which is something that matters to us. So we put a deposit on it and crossed our fingers.
Well, we got the money for the Prado, which the guy transferred in the bank straight away.
He actually arrived. John and him and another fellow drove round to the IKEA car park. He looked it over and said, "Yep, I'll transfer you the money now," and that's what they did. Hey, you want to see what it is? Here we go. Come on.
You can probably guess anyway.
Yeah. It is not a Mazda. It's a Land Cruiser 300.
Made end of 23, compliance plate January 24.
So we're pretty happy with it. There's no scratches in it. Yes, it's dirty, but that's because I drove it home.
We've got to get an Anderson plug put on it yet. We put the trailer wiring, a Tow Pro brake controller.
So basically we've got all the work to be done on it already booked in.
Yeah, well the tow bar's on there. We just got to put the tongue in, the 7-pin plug, which shouldn't take too long. We've got to order one. The Anderson plug and the brake controller. That'll be done in the next 3 weeks or so, I guess.
Love the car. It's just got more oomph than the Prado had.
That blows the Prado away. What irks me is the amount of stamp duty you've got to pay to transfer it across. It's so much so percentage up to a certain amount, then it's more after that, and it's just...
It's a lot of money.
It really me off what you've got to give the government for something. They don't do anything, but one of those things you've got to do. But yeah, we're happy with it. It's clean, does the job. We should be able to tow our little thing, no problem.
Anyway, we said we'd keep you all updated, and we did. To be perfectly honest, this car will never have Clearview mirrors, ever.
No,
will it?
I think we'll look at
MSA.
I've heard some good things about them. So
yeah, for us, we have now realised how important it is for after-sales service, and we want to reward companies that do the right thing with our custom. That's the only way that you can actually vote, because if you ring them up to complain, they just don't care. They're so big. They're very flippant on the phone with you when you say, I've been waiting 5 weeks, at least give us some feedback. They're just like, tough luck. This is the way it is.
But yeah, when we'll swap the mirrors over eventually. It's got a few things to do with it, but we'll put probably MSA most likely, but there could be better variants out there. I really don't know. I haven't looked into it that much yet.
Anyway, until then, I will see you on the other side.
Before we go,
Yeah, what's wrong?
have you heard about the movie called Constipation?
No.
It hasn't come out yet.
Oh, very good.